All right, guys. Week 1, and we're going to take a look at the roster first. I'm not going to go through all of the names or what have you. I'll just basically show you, what you would expect. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Cut on your notifications and hit that like button. As you can see, guys, only 4 running backs. And yes, no Jalen Samuels, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what may have happened to him. Wide receivers, look at who made it. Ryan Switzer is on the roster. He convinced me in that week 4 preseason game. As we take a look at the tight ends there, left tackles here, left guard, Matt Fowler will get the start, and we have 2 guards behind him, Marquise Pouncey and J.C. Heisenhower, I think is the way he says his name. David Castro at the right guard, and only 1 right tackle as well. But we have interchangeable pieces on that O-line as we look at the left ends there. Tuitt and Alualu, Haywood and Buggs at the right end, Wormley and McCullers at D tackle. And let's take a look at the outside linebackers. Kind of thin right here. Outside of TJ Watt and Skipper, very thin at middle linebacker. Robert Spillane actually makes it, only 4 of them. And 3 additional linebackers here at the right outside linebacker position. And only 5 cornerbacks, man, as you see who we have there on the roster. 3 free safeties. We're going to keep Riley and Allen. Minkah definitely leading that charge there. And then we have Edmonds and Antoine Brooks Jr., who will finish the DB group there. And Chris Boswell and Jordan Berry will be our specialists. As we skip over here to the practice squad, look, Jalen Samuels, somehow he still has eligibility. Maybe he does, I'm not sure. Not really sure how that formula works, but we're going to stash him away on the practice squad. Cedric Wilson, Chad Beebe, Anthony Johnson. You're going to see Kareth White, Carlos Davis, Duck Hodges. And we have Taylor there, Derwin Gray. And then this guy, John Canoy, was just an extra person to put on the roster there. So that's how we're going to finish up the roster. Get ready for week 1, and we'll see you down on the field.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And these 2 teams are feeling it.
The former number 6 overall pick of 2019.
All right, guys, so here it is. Daniel Jones is going to get to start the new regime at the New York Giants at the helm there at quarterback. And let's see how he's able to fare first against the Steelers defense. On first down, he's going to pass. He's going to find Ingram. And Ingram is able to make a man miss and picks up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. You would expect, yes, Saquon Barkley putting the moves on Minkah Fitzpatrick as he picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Jones will drop back once again and again dumps it down to Ingram, and Minkah slows him down but misses that tackle, unable to bring him down, but still only a 3-yard gain. They're going to put a tight end in motion, which makes me think this will be a run play. And yes, Saquon Barkley right up the middle in this defense. The Steelers defense is all on top of that. 3rd and 5. Jones is going to drop back. He's going to go deep downfield to Ingram again, I believe. Favorite target so far early in this game. And they have a first down already at the 27-yard line of the Steelers. And a short pass there is going to pick up another 5. 2nd and 5 here. Jones drops back once again. And look at this, man. He is going to his favorite target right there. Ingram able to beat Devin Bush. 1st and 10. And look at this. He finds his, I believe that's another tight end across the middle there. Number 86, I'm not really sure about the Giants roster, but needless to say, they got into the end zone right there on the first drive. And this is supposed to be a Pittsburgh Steelers defense, man. That's, you know, an official defense. But as you can see there, unable to get the job done, as Ben Roethlisberger is going to come out to lead his troops 1st and 10. And they're going to hand it off here to Smallwood. He picks up 8 yards, a strong positive gain there on 1st down. 2nd and 2. Roethlisberger is going to hand it off to James Conner. He finds plenty of room on the left side and cuts it back to the middle of the field for another positive gain there. 1st and 10. They're going to run the counter play. And look at this. Conner has all sorts of room. Runs a man over and continues to rumble and bumble and picks up a big gain there on 1st down. The counter for Conner. And Conner is starting off hot as the defense was over there trying to figure out what happened to them. Already down by 7 points. Let's take a look at this run again. Ooh, McKinney, the young boy, gets ran over by beefed up James Conner, if you guys have seen him in the offseason. 1st and 10 here from the 37-yard line of the Giants. Roethlisberger drops back, has all day and a tough throw there. A little late on the throw there and almost threw into traffic, but it didn't cost him anything. And on 2nd and 10, Smallwood unable to make anything happen there. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Roethlisberger is going to drop back, and he finds JuJu Smith-Schuster coming out of the break. And what a great catch. Very timely route right there, as well as the patience by Ben Roethlisberger to get them up to the 10-yard line, or down to the 10-yard line, I guess you would say. Knocking on the door. Can the Steelers get some points out of this drive? That would be the question. So both offenses are coming out hot here. They're going to hand it off to Conner, and Conner cuts back inside off of a lead block. Was able to pick up 7 yards here, but this is going to cost him as there's a false start by Conner. So Conner does something positive and then does something stupid. And Roethlisberger is going to throw the football on 2nd and goal. Finds Washington, and Washington able to get it to the 2-yard line. And on 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger is going to throw it across the middle, but unable to make it happen. And look at this. Mike Tomlin, no risk it, no biscuit, and it's a touchdown to JuJu Smith-Schuster. As we quote Bruce Arians there, Mike Tomlin goes for it, gambles, rolls the dice, and he is able to hit the jackpot there as Roethlisberger finds JuJu Smith-Schuster to knot this game up. Well, we will assume that anyway, right? You never know with the extra point, but we'll go ahead and let you guys know, yes, Boswell was able to hit the extra point, so it will be a 7-7 contest as JuJu Smith-Schuster gets praise from his compadres there. Back on defense, 1st and 10 from the 35. They're going to hand it off here to Saquon Barkley. Saquon breaks the first tackle, but Devin Bush, able to step up there and limit. And he does it again. So I got caught in my own thought right there, man. Devin Bush is able to make 2 great plays back to back. And unfortunately, the Steelers give up a 1st down there on 3rd down. They're going to go back to Saquon Barkley. And look at this. Saquon trying to get loose, man, but the Steelers defense is all over it. Only picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Jones drops it down again to Ingram for a very short gain there. 3rd and 5. Let's see what happens here. Can the Steelers get off the field? Yes, they force a throw underneath. Good coverage there by Steven Nelson, and it's going to force the Giants to punt the ball away. And let's take a look at Conner's early numbers. I mean, 3 rushes, 42 yards, averaging 14 yards a carry. Got to feed him the rock, right? So let's see what the Steelers are going to do here, man. Backed up after a great punt from the Giants. Sends a man in motion. This looks like a run play. It is. Conner goes to the right, makes a little nifty move and cuts back inside. Only able to pick up, oh, wait a minute. Before we address that, let's address the injury. Conner's favoring that right shoulder. Let's keep an eye on it, but he only picks up 4 yards on that 1st down. And here come the Steelers once again with the counter play. Snell runs it up the middle, only able to find 2 yards. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger again finds Washington. And I say again because Roethlisberger delivering again on 3rd down. And the timing routes are working out pretty well so far for Big Ben. And the Steelers are able to keep this drive going as we take another look here. Look at Ben poised in the pocket. And Washington able to break to the outside there. Picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Here come the Steelers. Smallwood on the left side of Roethlisberger. He is going to get the carry. He picks up about 4 yards there. Brings up a 2nd and 6. They're going to throw an RPO here to Washington. Great decision because Washington was all about, all alone, all by himself there. Able to pick up the first down. So good recognition by Roethlisberger. Coming back here to James Conner. He tries to juke a little bit there. Change of direction, but a little slow there. Loses a yard. 2nd and 1, and beautiful throw right across the middle to Smith-Schuster. It looks like Big Ben is being the gunslinger that he is known to be. Throwing some very tight passes, man, into some tight coverage. But Smith-Schuster that time able to hold on to it for a 21-yard gain. Look at that, right down the seam. And that ball finds JuJu once he gets there. And look at this. Roethlisberger trying to find Smith-Schuster again. It looks like he had him open for a moment. But good over-the-top coverage there by Bradbury. Able to stay on top of JuJu. And Roethlisberger overthrows the ball. And look at this. JuJu not even looking for the ball. And it is intercepted, man. And just like that, here come the Giants again, handing it off to Saquon Barkley. And just like that, he's going to pick up 10 yards. Well, first down again from the 20. Here they are handing it off to Saquon Barkley, and the captain, Cam Hayward, has seen enough. He's going to stop him for a 2-yard loss there. 2nd and 12. Daniel Jones drops back, has plenty of time, and look at this. He finds his man well beyond the first down, and it is Ingram once again. And look at those numbers early in the game here, man. That's all before the first half. Look at this, trying to throw a quick screen here, and great recognition by UG3, able to tackle Saquon Barkley. Not easy to do an open field on Barkley, but UG3 gets the job done. And here comes Dion Lewis with a nice nifty run there. 3rd and 4. Can the Steelers get off of the field? And look, they try to go back to that screen again. And it is recognized by the Steelers defense, and they stop them short. And here they are trying to get a good drive going, and right out the gate, Roethlisberger eats a sack. 2nd and 17, and what a catch by Ebron again. Roethlisberger, tight throws that he's making into coverage, and his receivers are making plays for him. This time it is Ebron. What a catch. But look at the ball placement on this throw here. Roethlisberger trusting his eyes and throws it to a spot where only Ebron is able to get to it, and what a catch. Anticipating contact. And here comes Roethlisberger again, and this time he throws it right into the defense, man. Bad decision right there. Trying to hit Deontay Johnson on the end cut. But again, Bradbury is all over top of these routes, man. He is actually reacting faster than the receivers. Look at this. This ball never had a chance, man. Roethlisberger kind of forced that one in there. And that is 2 early interceptions by Ben Roethlisberger thrown to the same guy. So here come the Giants, man, at 7-7 with 1 minute and 1 left in the half. And look at this, man. Jones able to find his receiver, and on top of that, there's going to be a personal foul by T.J. Watt, which will bring it into a 1st and goal. But here on 2nd and goal, looking at the next play here, Steelers able to get a stop right there. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. And they're going to throw the football once again, and the ball batted down by Bud Dupree. So it's going to force the Giants to kick a field goal, leaving a little bit of time on the clock. They're going to be left with 43 seconds, and I'm curious to know what the Steelers will do here. Will Tomlin put the ball in Roethlisberger's hands again after throwing 2 interceptions? And here's our answer. Clearly, Mike Tomlin says, hey, let's just go into the half. Let's decompress. Let's come back out and see if we can get this ball going. And that's a smart decision. Don't want to force anything, as Roethlisberger may have thrown another interception, knowing that you're going to get the ball back here. So again, we pay attention to James Conner there, man, letting you know that Conner needs to touch the ball more. But, the bigger point is the Steelers will need to run this football a bit more, as Conner gets it here on 2nd down. Gets decent yardage. Brings up a 3rd and 2, and Roethlisberger is going to throw it short to Vance McDonald. Great read right there by Roethlisberger to keep the chains going. They're going to move the chains up to the 31-yard line. Here's Connor on the left side. Gets the carry, and look at that. A wild physics moment right there as Connor gets flipped in the air. Only able to pick up 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And look at Benny Snell with a nice strong run. But anytime you see Laundry on the field, yeah, at that point of the play, it's usually a holding, and it is a holding call against David DeCastro, which will bring up a 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger misses badly. And good thing, because that was covered very well there. But 3rd and 13, Roethlisberger is going to drop back. He goes deep downfield and again into coverage. Bradbury is having quite a game there, man, as he was able to cover the tight end on that play. And the Steelers again have to give it up, but still bottling up. Saquon Barkley doing a great job, man, taking Barkley out of the game. As we get a shot of Roethlisberger talking to JuJu, you would assume they're talking about getting themselves back in rhythm. 2nd and 10. And look at this. Steelers force another short throw. And it's going to be a 3rd and 7. Can they get off the field here? Yes. Another short throw. Joe Hayden able to come up and make that tackle. So here come the Steelers. And just like that, the talk must have done something. JuJu on the receiving end of a Roethlisberger pass on 1st down. And those are some solid numbers right there from JuJu, man. 4 receptions, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Probably need to go back to this kid a little more in this half. It seems like the timing routes are the ones that are working for the Steelers early in this game. 1st and 10, up to the 47. They're going to go back to the counter play. Connor trying to bounce it outside, but good defense there by the Giants. It's now a 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger drops back deep. What a throw. And no, James Washington unable to come down with it. So, again, these receivers need to expect these tight throws, man. They're going to come to you like this one. And look at that. Deontay Johnson wisely gets down in the nick of time. But like I was saying earlier, man, Ben Roethlisberger is not being shy about where he wants to put the ball. He's throwing it in hot and heavy into some tight situations. Look at how tight this coverage was. And what a headsy play by Deontay Johnson to get down. And yeah, you get the little body clipping right there, but at least it didn't go through the body and make the PBU. So, you got to live with that. It's a video game. But let's get back to it, man. James Conner is going to get the ball here on 1st down, and he gets a strong run, a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, Roethlisberger making some adjustment at the line. Let's see what it is. Running here to the left side, and look at this. James Conner has plenty of room as he gets up to the 7-yard line. And the Steelers are in business right now, man. Clearly they have about, you can at least say they have about 3 points or so in their pocket, you would imagine. But I'm pretty sure, looking at the expression there of Mike Tomlin, he's not thinking 3. Everyone is thinking end zone. We got to get into the end zone. This has been a pretty solid defensive game, so you want to score. You don't just want to put up 3. You want to definitely get 7 on the board if you can. Roethlisberger looks to be making a change here. 2nd and goal, elects to run it, and a good call there by Roethlisberger, trusting the offensive line, and Benny Snell able to get his touchdown, 1st touchdown of the season, as he's pretty excited about that. So a very good, strong drive there by the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. And look at this, man. Benny Snell just rides the coattail, literally, of Marquise Pouncey, and Ben Roethlisberger's fired up. So let's see how this translates to the defense. 1st and 10 from the 25. And once again, man, Daniel Jones not being afraid to go across the middle, picks up 8. 2nd and 8 from the 33. You would expect Saquon Barkley. Yes, Barkley gets the tote. Good penetration there by the Steelers, but Barkley strong enough to at least break the 1st tackle, but not this go-round. Not this time. T.J. Watt with the TFL. A loss of 4, 2nd and 14, and Jones is going to put it in the air. And look at this. Woo! Almost sneaks it in there. Great play right there by the secondary. 3rd and 14. Bud Dupree looking to get some pressure. Gets off of his man, forces an early throw, and look at that. You gotta love it, man. UG3 making some great plays out here. Once again, on Saquon Barkley. Not easy to do. As Roethlisberger is talking to Stephon Tuitt, not sure how he's able to do that when we see Tuitt was out there on the field. So I don't We to assume that he got back to the sideline that fast? Come on, EA, man, get your cutscenes together. And furthermore, get the sidelines to be the actual cutscene instead of having a cutscene for the cutscene. You feel me? But anyway, let's get back to the action, man. The Steelers get the ball here. Connor picks up 3 on the first down carry. And Benny Snell gets a tough 2 yards there. 3rd and 5 from the 20. You don't want to give them the ball right back. You want to keep this drive going, and yes, Steelers do exactly that. They're going to find Ebron across the middle, and Ebron has come up timely, man. Every time he's caught in the ball today, if I want to, my memory is correct, hopefully it's serving me correctly, I think that's his 3rd reception. And each one of them has been at a timely time of the game. So kudos to Eric Ebron. James Conner gets nothing there on the first down. Nice penetration by the Giants line there. 2nd and 11, and Roethlisberger has a decent amount of time, and he finds Smallwood, but Smallwood unable to hold on due to the contact. 3rd and 11, Ben Roethlisberger directing traffic. He's going to throw it to the left side to a host of Giant players. I don't know what Roethlisberger was anticipating there. Almost threw an interception. Has to count and thank his lucky stars for that. But it's still a defense, man, right back out there again, and here comes the Giants. Sterling Shepard with his first catch of the contest, but a timely one as the Giants are already on the Steelers side of the field. 1st and 10, about 4.5 or a little bit over 4.5 minutes left. Another throw to Ingram has been the target for Daniel Jones all game. 2nd and 5, TJ Watt is looking to get some pressure. And nothing doing, but here comes Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward, did you see that? He actually did a rip on his guy, well, a swim on his guy, and did another swim off the back of TJ Watt to get the sack. What a relentless play by the captain, Cam Hayward. Take a look at this, guys. Swims both his guy and TJ Watt to get the sack. And what a great time to get a sack right now when you're trying to close the door on the Giants. Let's see if it will be enough. 3rd and 15 with about 4 minutes left in the game. Can the Steelers get off the field here? Jones drops back, forced to throw it across the middle, and Ingram almost gets there, but he's a few yards short. Let's see what's going to happen here. You can anticipate a run, and the run comes, and yes, 2 men are able to meet Saquon Barkley behind the line, and just like that, the Steelers get the ball back. What a great situation to be in if you're Ben Roethlisberger. All you have to do now is protect the ball. Protect the football. As James Conner gets wrapped up after a yard gain, but oh no, Roethlisberger's throwing the ball. A safe throw. Oh, look at this. Johnson makes a man miss, but didn't really get much for his effort. Only a yard gain, and here it is. They have to throw the football, and oh my God, he finds Ebron again. And again, he comes up big. And oh, I was wrong before, guys. This is his 3rd reception. But again, each time we have seen Ebron catch the football, it has been at a key moment or a key down. Ebron has been good on 3rd down. Beautiful stuff there. And that's going to keep the clock rolling. Right here at the 2-minute warning, they're going to, oh my God, they try to run the football there. Look at this James Conner. More than likely would have got another first down if he would have gotten through that shoestring tackle. Good tackle there. But man, puts the Steelers in a 3rd and 4 situation. They're going to hand it off to Smallwood. He gets nothing. And look at this. Mike Tomlin is sticking his chest out. He wants to win right now. 4th and 5. Roethlisberger throws it into traffic, and oh, JuJu goes up and gets it. Are you kidding me? JuJu Smith-Schuster comes down with the catch. And the Steelers are going to win this football game. No way. There's no way that JuJu caught that ball. I don't know how it happened. Got on his ladder, went up and got the ball and able to hold on as contact meets him. And just like that, the Pittsburgh Steelers walk away with a victory, man. I don't know how they did it after turning over the ball 2 times in this game. But they got it done. And that's all that matters, man. So you're going to leave MetLife Stadium with a win. Always good to get your first win on the season. Even better to get your first win coming from your first game, and even better, much more sweeter, to do it on the road. So let's take a tick. Can't even talk right now, guys. I'm so happy. Let's take a quick look. I was about to say, let's take a tick look. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. As you can see, JuJu Smith-Schuster and Evan Ingram, definitely the go-to guys for both quarterbacks, for their respective quarterbacks. Cam Hayward doing a great job on defense along with Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden with 6 tackles and a tackle for loss. Can't ask for better than that than your cornerback, to produce that type of game when he's not affecting pass plays. But that's going to do it, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it here. We'll take a look at the play of the game. Obviously, JuJu Smith-Schuster converting that first down, and that seals the deal. And don't forget, guys, subscribe, cut on your notifications, hit that like button. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.